crime so brutal, it made detectives cry. This is the Derby Family Massacre. On a normal day in Derby, two parents, John and Elizabeth, were getting ready to celebrate their 10th wedding anniversary. They had two beautiful kids, 9-year-old Thomas and 7-year-old. They were the picture-perfect family, living in a quiet neighborhood. But behind closed doors, their lives would be shattered forever. It started like any other day. The kids were playing outside. The birds were singing. The sun was shining. But then the unthinkable happened. Someone entered the Derby family home. It was a size 9, which didn't match any of the family members. It suggested that the killer was a stranger, someone who had slipped in through an open window while the family was asleep. The house was in a state of chaos. Furniture overturned, drawers emptied, but nothing seemed to be stolen. A city still searching for answers, still seeking justice for a family lost. There were no signs of forced entry, and the family's car was still parked in the driveway. It was a nightmare. Comment below, who do you think is responsible? Let's bring them to justice. What happened next is so horrific, it made detectives weep. Who could have done such a thing? As the investigation began, detectives found themselves stumped, with no leads and no motive. The case seemed hopeless. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and the Derby Family Massacre became one of the most baffling mysteries in recent history. When the police arrived at the scene, they found John and Elizabeth lying lifeless on the floor, their two children brutally murdered in their beds. The tight-knit community of Derby was in shock. Could this be a case of a hit-and-run gone wrong? Or was there something more sinister at play? But there was one piece of evidence that stood out, something that the killer had left behind. A single shoe print. Did they strike when they did? What was the motive? Was it money, revenge, or just pure evil? As the investigation continued, detectives uncovered that John had recently been in a car accident and was due to receive a large insurance payout. To this day, the case remains unsolved, leaving the community of Derby to wonder who could have committed such a heinous crime and why. This is the stuff of nightmares. A perfect family, a perfect life destroyed in an instant. The Derby Family Massacre continues to haunt Derby. If you are moved by this story, subscribe now for more compelling true crime documentaries.